What up, Keyforge? We are here for the Terran Keyforge League 3 final, where I'll be playing some Vault Masters 25 versus trandinhkhang. So, it should be a fun one. Let's go take a quick look at our decks. Hey, what's up, Dinobot? Nice to see you. Let's see. I haven't actually opened up all of our decks here. Let me open up mine. And there's trandinhkhang. Okay. So, as before, I am running Exarch Pitneck, the Master Pilot. Saurian Shadows Unfathomable, kind of solid all-around deck. The infamous Master of Navault, which has Dark Discovery and some fun shadow stuff. And Double BR Geist. And then Urban L of the Fierce Vault, which has a potentially speedy Mars, and shadows can be pretty good as well. Let's see what he's running. Let's see. Abu Bakr, who separates vaults. Oh man, triple vandalize. Bonithing, too much to protect. Borrow. Mars first with Zookeeper. Oh, Brainstem Antenna with a 6 Mars creatures. 7 Mars creatures and Brainstem Antenna. That's nice. See exchange program, but doesn't look like there's much capturing here. Unless he's Scrappy Andy Links. And Hugger Mugger. Oh, Mind Your Elders, actually. Okay. And yeah, it's a pretty nice deck. Hey, what's up, Embermeaties? How's it going? The format is 3 fates, so everybody got 3 random Vault Masters 25 decks, and we play. You pick what deck you want for Archon, which for Reversal, and which for short adaptive. And sounds like Tran's having some small internet issues and maybe a few minutes late. That's okay. So, yeah, so with, like, for example, I have these 3 decks. Exarch, which is 75 SAS, Infamous Master in a Vault, and Urban L. And I need to decide, okay, which of these 3 is my Archon deck, which is my Reversal deck, and which is my short adaptive deck. And he'll do the same with his. And then we play best of 3. And we play, let's see, we've been alternating the order each week. So this week, let me figure out what the order is. It's Reversal first, then Short Adaptive, and then Archon. So yeah, let's quickly go through the rest of the decks here. Give me a second. Yeah, lots of low F decks. Yeah, it's actually triple VM. These are all Vault Master 2025 decks. We started by just randomly assigning people decks from all the decks that had been registered at that point. Which was my favorite to play? That's a good question. Exarch has done surprisingly well, considering it doesn't look like much. I've never played Navault because it's been my reversal deck. And then I've played Urban L maybe 2/3 of the time. And it's played, yeah, it's been fun. So yeah, I kind of like Urban L to play it more than Exarch actually, but they both have their own charm. I think mine, they're fun. I think some of the decks that other people have are even funner. So sometimes it was fun in the reversal match to play their decks. Yeah, 3 times A Vinda can be actually quite good. And then I also have a J Vinda. So I mean, you can the Shadows board, you can't underestimate it here. Okay, let's see this. So this is his first deck. It's already a good deck, and it's 78 sass. He's also got an 89 sass deck, but we'll get there. Oh, first, next we get to Vault Master Special, the original Zipty. Double auction off, shopping spree, hypnotic command with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mars creatures. So another very strong deck. Again, like almost all of these, super low F. Yeah, all of these are super low F. Oh, except his last one is 20 F. Wow. Okay, so um this one's got more on the disruption side. Brain drain, market fluctuation is really good. And double maelstrom. Okay, that's pretty good. And then okay, his 89 sass, a spotted musician of Dale's Vault. Yeah, a lot of the people that own these decks are well known just because most of the people who go to Vault Tours now are well known, and that's the only way that you can get one. So it is pretty cool. I like two of my decks are Lazarus, and the other one is Teuton Carnage, sorry. And yeah, Liquid Squash, Mike Fooney, and Teuton Carnage for Trandinhkhang decks. Give me just a second. Okay, let's check out this deck. I don't think anybody got their own deck. I'm not sure if we had anyone that had been to a Vault Tour. Not positive. Okay, so wow, 20F. There's 4 from the battlefield. Then Wow Wormhole, Phase Shift, Igor, Quantum Compass, Triple Ganymede Archivist, Thought Catcher. Okay, wow. We have a key abduction here. That's actually live with the Quantum Compass and the Battle Fleet. And if you get those Ganymede Archivists early, almost no creature control. Definitely has some Ember control, not a ton. What's the Ethereal Adapter do? Oh, you may spend Ember on this. So yeah, it comes with the Helicopter. Okay. Code Monkey. Radiated Amber. Alright. So yeah, I actually don't know which of these 3 he'll pick for Archon. I'm guessing... I mean, they're all really good, actually. Maybe this one, actually? And then which does he do for the reversal? Yeah, probably this one, and then this 89 sass for short adaptive, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, if you get a lot of Ember on a creature, I mean, that's super scary, that Ethereal Adapter. And he could hide it behind a Webster, and it gets all powered up with more Ember if you're haunted, so, and Holiday Festival. Yeah, that could be powerful. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Okay, we're good for the long haul now. So yeah, let's see. How well do these match up versus my decks? I mean, they're probably speedy. All right, he's ready. Let me share the formats for my decks here with him. Let's see, so we're starting with reversal, then we're doing short adaptive, and then we're doing Archon. Okay. 20F is a lot. That is a ton. Oh, whoops, I didn't set that up. One moment. Okay, so we just shared what deck is doing what. It's in the... hold on just a sec. Gotta check on my kid. Okay, sorry about that again. The kid is fine. Yeah.
Let's play some Keyforge.
Forg? Come on.
Let's play some Keyforge.
That's better. Okay. Let's see. So, where was I? So, let's see. For reversal, he went with this one as expected. For adaptive, he went with this really good one. And then for Archon, he did the 20F one. Okay. So, we're going to start with reversal. So, let me start a game. All right. So let's see. What is our reversal deck again? Ah, yeah. The infamous Master of Navalt. Okay, so the matchup is this versus...
Foil cards are coming to Keyforge confirmed.
Nice. Yes. You tell them You heard it here first. CTP, foil cards are coming. Alright, so this is a matchup. So he's got 19, or I have 19 creatures. Okay. Good luck and have fun. I'm the first player, okay. Oh, well, we got a pretty nice Mars starting hand here, so, I mean, why wouldn't we do that, right? Yeah, so we'll keep this. Um, we'll start with Yandy Links. Guess I probably should have started with Zookeeper, but going Geistoid. All hands on deck. Okay, so that's one reason not to start with your better cards. Okay, they get Chew Ember right off the board. We go right back into Mars. We scoop up their doppelganger. Then we get out our better cards. All right. Oh, that worked out. Ooh, and then we got a deep probe. Yeah, keep the Zookeeper safe. Uh-oh, here comes. Ooh, he does get the chain gang with subtle chain right away. Discards my Iron Heidi. I'm okay with that. But is he gonna fight or steal here? Yeah, he does the steal, of course. Oh, and then hit and run? Wow. That's pretty dang good. Yeah, that was strong. I think we gotta go back into Mars here. Do we just fight off the chain gang? We can't let that live. I mean, he could. He played 3 Shadows cards, so he drew 3. He could draw right back into another subtle chain. That can get pretty bad. Other option is going Equidon and play Shopping Spree and drawing 4 new cards, but it doesn't have any creature control. Now let's go Mars. We can also deep probe him, which is nice. So we'll fight that off, Reap there. And what do we want to deep probe here? He went Geistoid and then Shadows, so do we hit Unfathomable? Or do we hit Shadows again? The Portal Guardians can also be a little bit of a pain. Let's go Unfathomable just since he hasn't done it. And we see Echoing Death now, Boo, Be Our Guys, Catch and Release, Drawn Down, and Skullback Crab. So we only had 1 creature and we got it. But he's got, yeah, a whole bunch of Unfathomable. And he's also got Boo, Be Our Geist. So he could get back his Chain Gang. Crap down, crap down. Yeah, he had some good creature control when it mattered. Let's see what else we can do with this deck. Oh yeah, I forgot that this has the hypnotic commands, so we probably won't get any cool hypnotic command stuff off. Alright, he boos himself, so he is going to do the Be Our Geist here. No, he booed me. Like, honestly, I'm good with getting rid of most of that there, except for maybe the mix. Then he takes my Covetous Hema, which I'm also fine with. Does he have any way to take the Ember? I don't know my own deck. Atomic Destabilizer, Empathic Malice. No, he doesn't have any way to take the Ember. So we're gonna go unfathomable here. Kariki Germinator. Oh, I meant to brain drain first. Dang. Adult Swim might be pretty good against him. Not really. Maybe. Do we get back Mix? Getting back Mix is not a bad idea. Scoop Up and Deep Probe are also great. Let's get back Mix. And then we'll brain drain him for Drawn Down, I think. Okay. Catch and Release, Echoing Death Knell. So what did I discard? My Shopping Spree and 2 more Equidon. I'm fine with getting rid of those 2 Equidons. So he wanted to set up the Covetous Hema play. Interesting. Okay, so then we just go into Unfathomable here. Covetous Hema, Nemo Leech, and Kariki Germinator. This time we'll probably get back Brain Drain, or do we put more Mars creatures back so that we can get it with our Hypnotic Command? Yeah, I like that idea, actually. Ooh, and we got to check. We got to check. What? Yeah, keeping the spider was good. Okay, Portal Guardian comes down. Discard an Entangler to stun my Nemo Leech. An Atomic Destabilizer, or sorry, Tangler, yeah. And then an Atomic Destabilizer on my Covetous Hema. But we get a key. Oh, we got our Hypnotic Command. So we kind of got to get rid of our Covetous Hema here. But I think we wait a turn before we do it. Although that's just Amber getting lost. Do we give him a key? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I was thinking the destabilizer would go on the Ether Spider, but he already had a plan for that. Hmm. What do we do here? I think we just give him the key. Do we care about losing these 2 Ember? Maybe we... How many more? Actually, no. Let's go Equidon here. We're going to lose the Ember. Okay, we got our Hypnotic Command. We didn't get what we wanted, but that's alright. Shadows come down, vandalize. No! We wanted the Trawler is what we wanted. So if we wait all the way to the end, we could get to our 2 other Mars cards here for the Hypnotic Command. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. What's he discard here for me? Trawler. Okay. Having Market Fluck is interesting. Nerve Blast, but I have nothing to steal. Merkins. Oh, Maelstrom. Merkins in the Maelstrom. Nice. That was a nice hit for him. If I Market Fluck here, it draws more for him too. I think that's alright. Yeah, we're gonna need a big swing, so of course we just draw the unfathomable. But that's okay. I think we go unfathomable next. Phew. Yeah, we'll have to see here. We're not in a great place, but at least it's still pretty even. Going into shadows, Merkins again to play their doppelganger. Javinda coming in. Avinda coming in. Uh-oh, now it begins. So I might actually discard my Nemaleech here so they can't get value out of that stuff. What else do I want to put on the bottom here? Do we put another Mars creature on the bottom? Is that too much? Probably. Let's pick something else here. Like Market Fluck, Shopping Spree, or Adult Swim is what I'm thinking of, because I won't get it until I flip. Brain Drain's also good. This one doesn't actually have a lot of Ember control. Let's do Market Fluck. I'll probably be discarding 3? That's alright. Actually, that was a really bad idea, because he's nowhere near flipping yet. Oh man, that was a bad mistake. Okay, he goes unfathomable. Brain Drain, Sleep with the Fish's Brain Drain. He gets my Hypnotic Command, which honestly I'm okay with because I didn't want to play it yet anyway. I need to see what else. Ooh, Drawn Down. That could be. Oh, he's gonna get it with. He's gonna get my Hypnotic Command with Drawn Down. Ouch. But we can put it back with Kariki Germinator. Oh, and then Adult Swim. So yeah, he discarded. Okay. And he got the check. Oh man. Yeah, we're not doing good here. But we go unfathomable again. We take him off a check with the Tengi Mengi. Kind of want to fight that Avinda, but we're going to reap here and get back our Hypnotic Command. Not doing too hot here. And not playing that well either. Okay, Avinda comes down. Javinda comes down. Do they just fight off the Tengi Mengi here? Merkins to play Echoing Death now. Killing my Javinda to take out my Covetous Hema, but because of Tengi Mangi's there, he's still not at check. Okay. Irradiated Ember would wipe his board. Let's check his creature control here. We've both catch and release are gone. Okay, cool. Irradiated Ember wipes his board. Dominator to protect the Tengi Mangi. Ether Spider protected as well. Okay, we're back in business, boys. There's our other 2 Mars and the Hypnotic Command. Now he doesn't have a creature for the Hypnotic Command, though. But it was critical to wipe that board. We had to get rid of that. Oh man, it was really dumb to get that to put that market fleck on the bottom. Let's see, what else? Dive Deep's gone, All Hands on Deck's gone. He does have a Bubbles. Yeah, that's it. He doesn't have much other creature control. He might have another Beergeist, maybe? He's going Unfathomable, though. Have we seen both Beergeists? Yeah, we have. Okay. There's the Bubbles for the Dominator. But we can steal 3 here? That's probably worth it, right? And we'll get to check. Okay, we get to check at 7. We do put 3 Ember on Bubbles. Takes him down to 4 Ember. Going Geistoid. Portal Guardian comes down. Doppelganger comes down. Holiday Festival to capture a bunch. Take me off a check. So we go back into Mars. Dominator. Airlock. We'll reap to take our Bubbles, I think? To take the Ember off of Bubbles. Just reap twice more. It's just a race now. So check with 11. It's going into shadows. He does have a subtle chain, which I haven't think we've seen again. Speed Chisel comes down. Did he draw back into Chain Gang? He's got Avinda. Hugger Mugger, so he gets... No, he doesn't get to steal one, but he gets a capture. Merkins again. Wow, always getting the Merkins. Is he going to play the Bubbles? He does. He's played Merkins 3 times already? There's 1 Merkins in the deck? Wow. He returns Mix because he wants to forge. Discards the market fluctuation with Subtle Chain. But we can actually get the Mix back. And then uses Avinda to damage Zookeeper. Okay, so we forge our second key. We go back into Mars. Now that we have unlocked, we can get back the Dominator. Remove this sun, reap with here, and with Zookeeper, we'll reap and take the Physiloa, so people will re-ready. Oh, and then Mix came out ready because of Speed Sigil. Nice. So we get to check at 8. Is that enough? Go on Geistoid. I guess if he... Oh, he's got a Holiday Festival, captures 2, and then he can kill the Portal Guardian. That would do it. Oh, and the Atomic Destabilizer. Uh-oh. He got it back. Oh no. That's a problem. Wow, that changes this whole game. What a draw. That changes this whole game. And then Portal Guardian to draw. He makes me discard Trawler by destroying what? The Mix. Okay. Interesting. So we gotta kill this ether spider. So we know there, we fight him in the bubbles. We airlocked, like, we don't care about anything in our hand. Ooh, deep probe. Yeah, we get shadows with deep probe, I think. We don't care about any of the unfathomable stuff, and he just went Geistoid. That was a huge Geistoid turn. Wow. So we get shadows. He's got Ecto Charge, Nerve Blast, Geist. He's got 2 parts of the Dark Discovery. Yeah, he might win this. We're going to Reap here to take out the Avinda. And we'll just fight off the... Let's see, what is he going? Dive Deep, Adult Swim, Nerve Blast, Ecto Charge. I'm just feeding his Geist if I fight stuff off. Adult Swim only takes 1 of mine. We gotta leave the bubbles. The bubbles he can fight off. Ooh, yeah, it's not good. We're gonna... interesting choices here. We're gonna fight off the bubbles, even though that means he can get rid of the rest of my board. Oh, Echoing Death Knell is 1 away. Oof, that's not good. This is not good. That was perfect timing of the atomic destabilizer coming back around. So as you can see, there's a lot of nice interplay with Vault Masters 2025. It's a fun set. Ghost Galaxy should just sell it. But unfortunately, they hate money. And so they don't sell it.
We hate money.
I know, CTP. There's the Adult Swim, Dive Deep, Dark Discovery. Yeah, does he know them both already? I don't think so. Is he gonna guess? Or it doesn't... Oh, he took out the Ether Spider. Okay. Oh, wow. He called it. He just guessed the auction off? Let's see. And the only thing we can draw with the airlock is Hypnotic Command, which won't do anything for us. So I think that's game. There's no way that we can get to the trawler. All right. Wow. I don't think there was any way that he knew that that was on the bottom. And I had 1 in hand, which I don't think he knew, but yeah. I don't think I can do anything. Let's see. Nope. They guessed the Dark Discovery. Incredible. Oh man, that atomic destabilizer though, that was a key. Yeah, I mean, I guess it could have reaped with Iron Old Tinkerer as well, but I don't have anything here. Security detail wouldn't do it. Yeah. What are the chances? Yeah, 1 in 16 chance. One in 16 chance. That's crazy. All right. Well, that doesn't look good for me because I don't think I can win the Archon battle. Because those are way different classes, I think. Okay. On to short adaptive. All right. Adaptive best of one. And let's see. What am I playing? I am playing Urban. So let's pull that one over. And then let's see. He was playing Abu Bakr, which is a really good deck. So we're definitely going for his deck here, but by how much is the question. He's got tons of creature control too, and more creatures. He's got more of everything. Let's see. Borrow, auction off, sapper. Okay. So we're definitely going for his. The only question is how much? Brainstem antenna with 7 Mars creatures. Triple vandalize. This gets probably more value out of a speed sigil too, although the bolter can do a lot of work here actually. Too much to protect. What other Ember Control mix? Bone Kniving. Tangrip for some speed. Couple draw pips. Yandy links for discarding. Okay. We're gonna start with 7. Let's see, what do they go for creature control? Kaboom, 2 de-escalations. Actually, besides that, it's not much. So the creature control is a little bit overrated. So I should have thought about that. I should have actually looked at the creature control. But what's funny is Urban also has a kaboom and a de-escalation. So a blind dark discovery. Yeah, well, half blind. They knew one of the cards. The other one was 1 in 16 chance. Okay, he bids 8. Let's see, how much better is this deck? Urban L is pretty good for being 67 SAS. I mean, the things that stands out for me for Abukbar are the brainstem antenna with all the creatures, the too much to protect, and the triple vandalize. That's a lot of value. This Ecodon though is actually all kind of crap, except for you could get a big board. So we're about at my limit actually. I think we might be. Hmm. Do I pass here? I think I'm gonna pass here. I mean, it really all depends on what you draw. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. What's up, Grenado? Nice to see you. This doesn't look like a good starting. Well, I guess I can get rid of 4. Well, trade secrets early though is not that great. Only getting 2 creatures on the board. I think we mulligan this. Mixatol minded to start with. Wow, I'm really having problems with. I'm gonna reload here with loading images. Oh yeah, what the is this? Let's reload this. Okay, yeah, it's just TCO. This is like ultra slow. It's like not loading at all. Connecting? Connecting? Huh. Okay. Usually it'll pop me in. Come on, let's pop in. See this slow over here? Let me get out of this real quick, because this is being really slow. Alright. Alright, that looks maybe better as long as it loads. Okay, there we go. We could go for the Yandy Lynx Mars first play here. I think we do. And discard some of this stuff because it's just not good. Shadows, oh man. Borrow, okay, getting rid of the borrow, that's good. Do I toss my Chinging here with a shopping spree? Don't think so. Ooh, they're getting the vandalize off already. Yeah. They get Mind Your Elders, which I'm okay with getting that actually. But 3 cards is actually pretty good on their reduced draw. Yeah, I think we gotta toss a Chain Gang here. Get a puzzling trinket out. Thing's still loading very slow. Yandy Links comes down. Mixatol-minded reaps that are mind your elders to capture. Okay. They're already up to 5 Ember, but we could key abduct them, which is actually scary if they drew into Brainstem Antenna. Oh, Oubliette's pretty good here. Yeah, let's go Shadows. Play out the Hugger Mugger. Sorry for the everything not loading. This is pretty crazy. But purging the Yandy Links is not bad. Oh, there's another Vandalize. What are they going to get this time? Shrewd Investor. Too much to protect for the Ember. Bow nothing. The damage pip. Okay. Yeah, we actually can't stop anything. And we could do a trade secrets for 1? Wow, we only have 3 more Equidon cards even in our. Okay. Yeah, let's do that then. Trade the secrets just for 1. We'll fight off the mix and we'll reap here. Fortune Reverser Stewart. I mean, I could stop it if I go here, but I don't really want to do that. Now let's go on the Mars. Discard here, key abduction. Oh yeah, we could have captured, but we don't want to do that. And Yandy Links. Ooh, now we finally got what we needed last turn. That's too bad. Ronnie wrist clocks. And they're only got 2 chains left. Okay. They're going Equidon. Iron Heidi. Yeah, this actually can go pretty big board Equidon. They discard Alina the Charming. Yeah, because that one's pretty weird. Gives me Stewart fights off Yandy Links. It actually makes sense. And then they discard De-escalation. So we go Shadows here. Let's see. The Too Much to Protect is gone. The bow nothing. Yeah, so we can burst here, right? The mix is gone. Yeah, so we can burst. I think we save the Ronnie? Or maybe we save the Nerve Blast, actually. Because we can't damage them anyway? Yeah, we get 4 Shadows creatures out there. That's pretty good. Oh, and we got Bolter with our Mars first. Nice. Ooh, speed schedule coming down. J Vinda is going to be able to steal from the Hugger Mugger. Nice. Splinter. Bow Knithing fights off Merkins. I do get a key. Let's see, I could go Shadows, I could go Mars. In Mars, I get 4 Ember. Iron Heidi's armor actually makes a big difference here. It's actually really good. Oh, now I can get 5 because of the speed sigil. Okay. So we'll play out Bolter. We reap. Shoot the Javinda. Key abduct. Ember. Play it again. Mars first on it. Ember, Ember. Reap. Purge a Javinda. Get to check at 6. That's not bad. Alright, he goes into Equidon. Groker Sapper comes in ready, gets the Puzzling Trinket, and gives me the Sapper. Oh, but he gave it to me when it was still ready. Reaps with Iron Heidi and then auctions off his own Speed Sigil. Nice. Gets up to 8. Exchange program for what? Back for the Sapper? For Splinter? Okay. So then he can use it to reap. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. I do get my second key, but he did just burst up there. But I might be able to burst. Oh, no, not quite. I think I can get to 5. I can get 4 in Equidon, 5 in Shadows. Ooh, Manchego's coming up. Sweet. Okay, yeah. Oh, we could even draw into Manchego. That'd be sweet. Come on, big money, no whammy? No. Reap. Reap. Nerve Blast does nothing here. We're gonna Shuttle Chain him, get a Kaboom. We'll Reap and kill his Splinter to, okay, get their Tagrant, and then I will Nerve Blast the steal. We get to 5, not quite there. Oh, and we didn't draw the Manchego. You gotta be kidding me. Dang. Well, we could go Mars and just play Mind Your Elders and Reap with Bolter potentially, or just one of our Equidon cards. I think it's actually worth it to do that. Or just the Lights Out might be really good. We'll have to see what he does here. He could probably easily get to check. He goes Mars. He's probably got Brainstem Antenna. Attaching it to Groker's Sapper. Alright, how many creatures we got? Maybe 2 Yandy Links? Or a Collector Worm, Zookeeper. He's still got 8 in the draw, so let's see. Oh, and the Brainstem Antenna also had a draw and an Ember. So there's a Zookeeper which takes out the Ronnie. Gets to Ready and Reap with it. There's a Yandy Link, so he gets to check. Oh, and a Mars first with a Yandy Link, so make me lose 1. Okay, so he gets up to 8. So I could do this 2 different ways. I could capture 3 on 1 creature, which he could fight off. Yeah, we gotta go the Equidon route here. I think we gotta go Security Detail. We can't do de-escalation. If we had a creature, we could, but Grizzly Exchange, not great. So we got to get to at least 7. If we play that, we can get to 8. Let's see what other Ember Control he's got. Mix is gone, Bonithe is gone, Yandy Links, Nerve Blast, I think is gone, Mind Your Elders is gone. I think that's it. Alright, so let's go Equidon here. Yeah, we'll just reap, security detail. Oh, we can't play Grizzly Exchange, can we? Because then we would discard. Yeah, let's just end turn there. We get our Manchego. So that's. We probably should have played the Grizzly Exchange. We still have Mind Your Elders as well, potentially. Okay, they're going Mars. There's the Yandy Links. Oh, he could have a Mars first with the other Yandy Links. No, we barely pulled it out. Whew. Very tight game. Very tight game. Yeah, I should have played the Grizzly Exchange there. Regardless of winning, I should have still played the Grizzly Exchange there. All right, on to Archon. All right, best game 3. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. You know what I forgot when he did that Dark Discovery play? This is what I forgot.
This is Keyforge.
All right. Oh yeah, he could have discarded like Yandy Links. And he could have got there. I wouldn't have been able to stop him either. Because he could have still got to 9, I think? Oof. Super tight game. All right, on to Archon. This will be a challenge. All right, so I am bringing Exarch. Good old solid 75 sass versus this 89 sass, the Spotted Musician, 20 speed. Mix, 21 creatures, but only 5.6 creature control. So what I gotta do is go big board early. All right, what's my deck name? Exarch. All right, he went first. Perfect. This is not big board enough early, although, and it's a lot of creature control. What do we want? We want to go big board Saurian, probably? Or all the Vindas? I mean, we could get 2 creatures on the board. It's not bad. I mean, it's unlikely we'll do better than that if we mulligan. So let's keep it. Webster is a good start for him, but we can do that. Ooh, the chosen one. Nice. Uh-oh. Ethereal adapter on it. And all hands on deck. Oh, that's like half his creature control. Alright, so we'll just go Saurian, we'll tertiate them both. We'll stomp, put out Faust, put out Tricerian Legionary. Ooh, and now we got 4 Shadows creatures. Okay. Now we're cooking. What do we put behind the Tricerian Legionary here? Chain Gang? Probably. But now we're cooking. Let's see. So the all hands on deck is gone. Irradiated Amber could actually be pretty impactful here. If he doesn't, I could just have to hope he doesn't get that early. Oh, Deep Probe is actually really impactful here too. But he goes Logos. Quantum Compass. Do I have any artifact control? No, that's bad that he got that early. Minerva's Ring on that. Okay, that's fine. We'll go Shadows here. Chain Gang, Finch Cloak, Avinda, Ronnie Wrist Clocks. Oh man, we didn't draw into any more shadows. Oofda. But if we can just go big 4 for the rest of the game, I'm cool with that. Ostracize, Battlefleet, and Mars. How many cards does he have? Key Abductions, Zyzok. He's got 4 cards, so he draws 4 more. Up to 9 in hand. And 3 really good creatures coming down. Let's see. He's got 21 creatures overall, so definitely out creatures me there. Oh, he drew into the Deep Probe. What's he get here? They're both pretty impactful, actually. Just because the Cornison Octavia goes good with some of my Saurian stuff. And he does get that. He does get to see the rest of what's in my hand. 2 Yandy Links comes down, and a Sinrix the Bold, and a Zyzox. Now we're in trouble a little bit. Yeah, but we can do some work here. We are going to go right back into Shadows, because we got to take care of some of this business. Finch Cloak will fight here, steal 1. Avinda will finish it off. Chain Gang will steal. Ronnie Wrist Clocks will take care of one of the Yandy Links. So we get to check at 7, do a little bit of board control. Still have our Chain Gang alive and our Finch Cloak. Alright, he goes in the Logos, takes his archives, draws 2 with a Ganymede Archivist. Archives, the archiving is going to kill me. Igor comes out. Discarding a Boiler and a Ganymede Archivist. Dominator comes down. Off the Wild Wormhole. Code Monkey to gain 2 Ember with the other 2 Mars creatures. Another Ganymede Archivist. Phase Shift into what? Mamet to archive Phase Shift. Okay, so we get a key. Alright, I think we gotta do some catch and release magic here. I mean, we could continue with the stealing, but this Logos efficiency I think is going to be too much. Drawing Chew and archiving. Yeah, we gotta do it. So we're gonna go unfathomable. We're gonna do the brain drain first. And then we're gonna bury it. Irradiated amber, mix a whole bunch of Geistoids. So no logos in hand. What do we bury here? The mix? It's all gonna go away with catch and release anyway. I guess we should have buried something that wasn't that good. So that's kind of stupid. Catch and release. Hey, we kept all of our unfathomable creatures? That is wacky. That does mean we lost a Chain Gang and the Avinda, but that's alright. And Chosen One will provide a little bit of creature control for a little bit, which will be nice. Oh yeah, what did we discard? The Dominator, that's good. Irradiated Ember, that's good. Holiday Festival, that's good. The Igor is good. Yeah, my one mistake was actually putting the mix back in there. I didn't want it back in there. That was pretty dumb. Ooh, but Portal Guardian and Helichopter and Mamet come down to archive Dominator. Oof, that's pretty rough actually. We're gonna just go into Unfathomable and reap 3 times and capture 3 Ember. Okay, they go in the logos. They're about to shuffle. They're about to go through their deck already. We still have 16 in the draw. 2 Ganymede Archivist and a Bat Drone. They get up to 6. There goes their Chosen One. Oh, except they Code Monkey, so never mind. That it does not go away. So we just reap 4 more times here. We could kill a whole bunch of stuff, including our Faust the Great with Echoing Death now, but we would give him a key. So, and plus Chosen One will stick around for another turn unless they have something to get rid of it. So let's get up to check, hope that they don't have a way to kill the Chosen One before the end of the turn. And then the Helichopter with the upgrades is going to be a big problem for me. They have 9 in the archives, holy cow. Here come the Bat Drones. While Wormhole. Okay, we get a key. Let's just... Oh man, do we just reap again here? Get up to 1 away? I think that's the plan. We can ostracize the Helichopter next turn? Or do we need to do it now? He could capture... If he captured all my Ember, that'd be a problem. Yeah, let's see. What else do we have coming here? Let's go Saurian. We're going to ostracize the Helichopter. Tricerian Legionary. You know, normally I would always protect Faust the Great, but Let's ward the Hema here. Reap here. Should we ostracize some more stuff? So we did just give a bunch away, 3 of our Ember away, instead of potentially getting close to check. But I think it's the right move. Webster coming down. Archiving more. They're up to 11 in their archives. They have mix in their archives for sure. I should have saved ostracize for mix, because that's most of the rest of their creature control. When they did have a holiday festival, they get it on the thought catcher, so they get to check here. So we go shadows. I think. We have Callipic and Ideal. Interesting. I don't think there's any way we could protect it though. Let's see, what happens if we go shadows here? We're gonna go shadows. Speed Sigil, J Venda, Reap here to steal 1. Miasma and Finch Cloak coming out as well. It probably wasn't smart because I had him Archive Holiday Festival. Ooh, but then we actually have some nice looking disruption here. Okay, they go Geistoid. What's good here is I can probably make them haunted just by fighting. Quantum Compass, Echo Charge. Okay, here comes some fighting. Fighting off the Tricerian Legionary. And Faust the Great. Playing the Boiler. The Boiler can't kill itself now. Reap up to 9. They have... Oh, they cycled. So yeah, that was nice. So yeah, we can't stop them. Let's see. What are our options here? We could Reap 3 times to check. Abyssal Sight Maelstrom. What do we have coming in our draw? Lots of shadows. Okay. Can also get to check in shadows. I know they have ways to stop me. Yeah, let's go Unfathomable here. First we Thundertoe. Actually, I could kill the Bat Drone, but I think I just want it on the top of their deck. I don't want the Portal Guardian there, but I want the rest. Then we Reap 3 times. What do we not want on the top of our deck? guess the J Vinda or nah, one of the Tangy Mangies. We're gonna get rid of their battle fleet. We know that they still have the mix. But can it stop 10? Do they have 4 Mars creature? We know we saw Chew in hand. They probably have the others in the archive, although we purged 1. Yeah, so they can stop us because they definitely have them in the archive, I think. So we could play a Ludo and fight it off? Okay, this is getting close. They're up to 7, and they have what? They have an Ecto Charge. What other key cheats do they have? Just a key abduction. Oh, so they could key abduct here, right? Yeah, so I think I just lose here, right? Do they not have the key abduction in hand? Deep probe. What did they deep probe here? They already got me off with 4 creatures on the board with 1 capture. They deep probe Unfathomable. There's 5 creatures on the board, so that's not good. 6 creatures on the board. So they can probably, using their quantum compass, get to the ooh, and then using Yandy links to capture all my Ember. Very nice. We got a bunch of shadows coming. So we gotta go Saurian here. I don't even think we use the Calliope again ideal because they'll easily be able to get that Ember back. We needed the life for a life last turn. If we had the life for a life last turn, I think maybe we would have got there. Well, I think this pretty much does it because he can reap to get to check here. Yeah, I think that pretty much does it here. The Chew Dominators, that's nice. Goes with Logos. Maybe he phase shifts into the Igor to get to the key abduction? Phase shift into it, maybe? Root access, okay. Either way, I'm drawing dead here. Both subtle chains on the bottom of the deck. Drawing even more cards. Ecto Charge. Not for the win. Wild Wormhole and the Ecto Charge, okay. So that's something I don't have to worry about, but Ganymede Archivist. Code Monkey, that'll do it. Code Monkey does it. Oh, and then there's a phase shift. Now do we have the key abduction finally? Oh no, he's only at 4 in hand, so he wouldn't do that. Banshee suit. Yeah, I got nothing. We go shadows here. We'll play out J Vinda. Reap to steal here. Play out A Vinda. We play out Finch Cloak. We'll life for a life A Vinda with mix. and say, good game, well played. We almost had that. Very outsassed. We almost had that. Code Monkey does it. I don't think they would have been able to maybe key cheat next turn anyway with 4 Mars creature on the board, 12 cards in hand. They would have still been able to key abduction next turn anyway. So I don't think it really mattered unless it was at 1 card left. He got so much Code Monkey value this game, actually. It was crazy. I definitely made some questionable decisions there, I think, down the stretch. And they still might have been the right decisions, but I don't know. Maybe not. Have to think about it. Yeah, I mean, just he said like, yeah. I was happy when you burned all the ostracize, and yeah, I was thinking, oh, I should have saved one for the mix. I'm not sure it would have mattered because he captured all my ember. That was a very close battle, though. And congratulations to trandinhkhang on winning the Terran Keyforge League.
Congratulations.
Well played to trandinhkhang. He had a very tough path here as well, so very well played. I think now you know what it's time for. I got my pledge yesterday, and I got a guaranteed anomaly deck. So I think it's time to open up this bad boy and see what we got here. All right, we got Star Alliance, Redemption, and Saurian. Saurian can be very good. Redemption is hit or miss. I don't know about Star Alliance. I don't think I've seen much Star Alliance. So our deck is Jetmez, the Arbiter Tax Collector. Nice little gray archon there with squiggly line little worms. Whoa! We need to fix the lighting. Oh, that was almost bad. That was almost bad too. Where am I? Okay. Been a long day. Been a long day. Saurian Star Alliance, like good old classic. Okay, let me shuffle up the first house here.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Do I do the prophecies first or save them to last? I don't even know. I haven't done this. Haven't done a Prophetic Visions. We'll save them to last because they're actually pretty critical. If you have ones that potentially go off all the time or not. All right, we start off with Brass Klein. While on a flank, Brass Klein gains Skirmish. While not on a flank, Brass Klein gains Taunt. Fate, for the remainder of the turn, friendly creatures cannot fight. And he's a mutant. We have Fallen Sovereign, Mutant Politician. Each of Fallen Sovereign's neighbors gain the mutant trait. Fate, put Fallen Sovereign into play under your control. We have Heed the Horde. Play for each friendly mutant creature. Your opponent loses 1 ember. That's pretty good. Fate, each enemy mutant creature captures 1 ember. I mean, losing ember is much better there, so this is much better than the Fate. Okay, that's pretty cool. And we already have 2 mutants. We probably are going to get more. And that guy can make more mutants, actually, too. So we have Knockback with extra enhanced capture pip. Play, put a creature on top of its owner's deck. Fate, discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a creature or run out of cards. All right. We have Agomnigus with a Saurian pip, which is cool. After another mutant creature enters play, gain 1 ember. All right, as a mutant witch. Fate, destroy each non-mutant creature, which is also actually a good fate. This redemption is already looking really good, actually. We have 1 stood against many. Nice. Ready and fight with a friendly creature 3 times, each time against a different enemy creature. Resolve these fights 1 at a time. So we need that skirmish guy. I guess we put that guy on a flank and then boom, skirmish him 3 times. Yeah. Oh, we have Picaroon. Well, another mutant, so that's good. And that guy can get pretty big. Citizen Strix, another mutant. Play after reap, exalt, and steal. Lots of mutants. It goes pretty good with our mutant synergy cards. I like that. Dark Centurion, another mutant. Oh, what's this? Growland, mutant beast. After fight, after reap, you may destroy a mutant creature. Oh, it's a May ability. Okay. Scrap, fully heal each friendly mutant creature. Experiments with Dark Ember have made the effects worse. Odd Clawed. Nice. Lots of mutants. We have Oblivion Knight. After fight, purge a creature. Oblivion Knight fights. Fate, purge a most powerful friendly creature. Okay, that's a cool fate. Stop right there, criminal scum. And also a mutant. Finally, we have Indignant Tone. Play, deal 3 damage to a creature. If the damage destroys that creature, enrage each of its neighbors after it leaves play. All right, yeah, I'm liking this redemption, actually. It's got the mutant witch, so every time you play a mutant creature, gain an ember, and then it's also got for each friendly mutant creature, your opponent loses 1 ember. They Heed the Horde. And we got a ton of mutants, so that's some pretty good synergy right there. All right, I think that's maybe I had a redemption in something. I forget what. Besides tokens of change, or yeah. All right, next house must be Saurian. All right, let's hope for a really good Saurian with lots of capture and taking the ember and putting it in your pool. With key cheats and exiles and all that fun stuff. We start off with Spendthrift. Well, there you go. Move each ember from a creature to the common supply. Exalt that creature. Or Fate, move each ember from enemy creatures to your opponent's pool. Okay, that's sweet. Then we got Imperial Scutum. All right, protecting that ember. Very nice. Another Imperial Scutum. We have Archulgate Valeria, enhanced Saurian Pip. Before fight, exalt an enemy creature for each of Archulgate Valeria's Saurian neighbors. Not that exciting. Ooh, we have another good one. Now we need to get Ember on our creatures. Because play, move each Ember from a friendly creature to the most powerful enemy creature. That is super powerful. Scrap, stun 2 creatures with no Ember on them. Next up we have Marcella the Younger. After fight, after reap, you may exalt Marcella the Younger. If you do, draw 2 cards. Another Marcella the Younger. Alright, that's a way to get some Ember on your creatures potentially. We have Degenerate Decor. Exalt the most powerful creature 3 times. The most powerful friendly creature captures 3, or choose 1. Okay, that could be really good. Especially with our Scutums or getting rid of the Ember if we have the most powerful creature. Oh, let's see. If I play that and they have the most powerful creature, does that still capture from them? I don't think so. I think if you favor Vrex that capture effect on them, then it does. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Another Imperial Scutum. All right, we're protecting our Ember. Imperium, even more protection with wards. Sedimentary Nap with a capture pip. Play, shuffle a creature into its owner's deck, or Fate, shuffle the most powerful friendly creature into its owner's deck. And then we have Tribune Pompatus. Each friendly creature gets +2 power for each Ember on it. Okay. I wish we had a little bit more capture, but besides that, it looked pretty good. Let's get into Star Alliance. Maybe it's got ways to capture. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, there is our anomaly. Antanagogue. Play, you may graft an enemy creature onto Antanagogue. After reap, deal damage to each creature equal to the power of the creature grafted onto Antanagogue. That's not that good. I mean, you're damaging each creature. So I guess it's obviously getting rid of a creature, which is good. I believe in something greater than myself, a better world. But then, like, if you have a big board, you don't want to be damaging all the creatures. That's a weird one. Next up is Reservist Jones. Deploy, play, capture 2 Ember for each of Reservist Jones' non-Star Alliance neighbors. Okay, that's how we get Ember onto our Starian creatures. Beautiful. That's perfect. We could use maybe another 1 or 2 of those. We have Scout Pete. Event Horizon, alright, a tiny little bit of efficiency. Discard cards from the top of your deck until you're discarded in action or run out of cards. If you discarded an action card, play that card. If we inject directly into the fusion reactor, it might give us a kick we need. Ooh, hey, we have Future Booster. Omni, look at the top card of your deck. You may put it on the bottom of your deck. I keep hoping it will boost my present, but no luck so far. Alright, that's pretty cool. There's also some fun efficiency. We have Precision Striker. Play after fight after reap. Discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Put 1 of the discarded cards on the bottom of your opponent's deck. That's pretty good. We have John Cargo. John Cargo's coming back. Okay. Another Scout Pete. Ooh, this is a good one. Cosmic Recompense. Play, deal 3 damage to an enemy creature. If it is not destroyed, steal 1. Repeat the preceding effect. Or Fate. You cannot play, use, or discard cards for the remainder of the turn. What did I do to deserve this? So, depending on what our triggers are for prophecies, that could be really good. We have a Teresa. Ooh, that could be good with some of our Saurian creatures. We have a recovery operation. Discard the bottom 3 cards of your deck. You may put any number of the discarded cards on top of your deck in any order. That's really good. And then finally, we have Strategic Feint. Play, deal 1 damage to 2 enemy creatures and exhaust them. Which is pretty good. Creature control. And then Fate, discard the top card of your deck. Until the end of your turn, you may not play cards of the discarded card's type. So super good disruption there. And I think we have 3 different of the player art cards, because that, of course, is Lord of Winter. We already had Mammon DG. And then the other one, I don't actually know who it is. I think it's one of Mammon DG's friends, which was the... Oh, wait, was it in the same house? Oh, Oblivion Knight. Yeah. I think that's one of Mammon DG's locals. So, at least 3 different of the special player art in these, so that's cool. Okay, now let's check out our prophecies. First one is wounds into wisdom. During your opponent's turn, after a friendly creature is dealt damage, fulfill wounds into wisdom. It's hard to know exactly when that will go off. On the other side of that is treat each action as your last. Oh, I haven't seen this one. During your opponent's turn, after your opponent plays their second action that turn, treat each action as your last. Okay. That happens fairly often. It wouldn't be good for the disruption cards though, because they've already played a bunch of stuff probably. Yeah, I'll have to think. It'd probably be good for other ones. Oh, this one's pretty good though. Heads I win. At the end of the turn, you may flip heads I win. During your opponent's turn, after your opponent plays a creature adjacent to the creature of the same house, fulfill heads I win. So that could be good. And then on the flip side is trust your feelings. So this could also be good. When a card is placed under trust your feelings, name a house. The next time your opponent chooses to name houses or active house, fulfill trust your feelings. All right. Some interesting prophecies. Yeah, so that was Jet Miz. Come on, you can do it. It can't do it. It can't do it, Captain. I didn't wait long enough. Now it's gonna do it. Jet Miz, the Arbiter Tax Collector. It actually looks like a really fun deck to play. I'm excited to play this one. Okay. But I think that is a stream. Thanks everybody for watching. I am planning to do another Terran Keyforge League where we play with Prophetic Vision decks from if you got some either from your pledge or if you get some from your local game store. And the idea is to have some sealed format where you actually open up your own decks and you play sealed kind of each week, so we can test out some Prophetic Visions. If that sounds interesting to you, come check me out on the ABR Discord. Ping me, give me feedback. See what would you like to play. But that's kind of the plan for the Terran Keyforge League Season 4. I know it's actually being tested on TCO right now. It's not implemented yet to be able to use Prophetic Vision decks, but it is being tested, so it's pretty close. Okay. Yeah, that's a stream. Thanks everybody for watching. That was actually a pretty good match. We had some close games. We had the blind call of Deep Discovery. I think every game was like to the wire. What more can you ask for? Thanks everybody for watching, and as always, forge responsibly. I'm gonna pull up outro music, and we'll see you next time. Thanks everybody. See ya.